Hello, EOS friends. This one's for all the leaders out there that care about culture. And it's a special one because you get to hear about a cool culture building event from Mark Schmidt, one of my EOS partners. It's an indoor golf outing. This idea makes me smile. So check out my conversation with Mark. The golf outing. I'll never forget when you told me about that and started describing it to me. I was like, are you kidding me? Because I remember I went to your outdoor golf outing and I experienced that. Where did the idea for the indoor golf outing come up? How'd that come about?
So we have our culture crew or organization support team that lots of people who kind of try to focus on the culture, the events, and making sure good things are happening. We laid out all the things we needed to do. Bought a bunch of green carpet.
So the culture crew is a group of people that you just pulled together to say, hey, this is going to be the energy around the creative, the culture. What can we do?
Yeah, we meet every 2 weeks.
So in looking back at the golf outing, what was the benefit? If you look back on that, what did it do for this team, this organization?
So again, the way we laid it out was we randomly selected 3 people from the company to be on a team, and we gave them a roll of green carpet. And said, it's your job to choose a location and a theme for your golf hole.
So you random the selection people?
Random selection, so we get people that might not necessarily work together.
So they organized on Monday, Friday they built it for 4 hours.
Yep, built it for 4 hours, and then we're all playing it the following 4 hours, the last half of the day.
So literally Friday was a play day, build and play.
But it was go hard from idea to, trim it down to phase 1, ship it, get it done. It needs to be functional. You need to actually be able to make it through the course.
It's kind of like code, you have to hit say.
Exactly. So we all got to work on the, get it done skill, which is definitely a skill, and also had a whole lot of fun doing it.
So one of the things we talk a lot about in EOS, we call them, trust building. What impact does something like that have on trust?
I think, it's huge. Just getting people out of the working together on projects and are working together on a totally separate idea. You talk with people differently, you interact differently, but in the end, you're building trust.
What tips would you give to another organization that wanted to do a similar idea?
Some of these things, they are definitely some work and it's some effort, but the payback is totally worth it. Something I would recommend is probably having that random selection of people, encouraging others to work together that might not always work together. So
knowing what you know now, would you do it again?
Absolutely, yeah.
So a big part of building a great culture is being intentional and having fun with it. The team at BizStream does both because it's in the DNA of the leaders, and the culture crew shows that it's everyone's responsibility. It's what makes BizStream such a great place to work. So stay with me for one more minute to learn a little bit more about BizStream. I want to introduce you to Brian McKeiver, who's a co-owner of BizStream with Mark. When someone asks you, what does BizStream do? How do you answer that question?
We make websites. We make sites that are large, complex sites for people across all of North America. These are big, complex projects that have a lot behind the scenes integrations with other systems. They need to work very fast around the world. They need to be translated into multiple languages, and we've been doing it for over 20 years, and honestly, it's a fun challenge.
Takes me back to a line you guys always use, solving complex problems with code, right?
Yep, we do that every day.
Well, and culture's a big thing here. I mean, obviously, look, there's Legos behind us, so something's going on. So how would you describe the culture at BizStream?
Well, probably using one of our core values, which would be work hard, play hard. The culture is something that we've always really had, even from when we were very, very small to where we are today. We've really tried hard to keep up with that, because we think that if you're going to be in a building or a place that you're going to work for 8, 10, 12 hours a day, why would you not want to have fun doing that? And culture is part of that. So we've really heavily invested into it over the years. And honestly, it hasn't even been that hard, because we have a lot of people here that we like working with. We're like-minded people. We want to succeed. We want to be challenged. Because I'll be honest, it's not for everyone here. It's a very busy place. It's a lot of advanced work that we do. And if you want to just come here and sit at a desk and ride quietly, we don't want that. We want them to speak up and challenge everything and grow with us. And I'm really, I really believe that the way a business succeeds is by hiring smarter people around you than just yourself. And to make sure people want to keep coming to work, you should probably have some decent culture that people want to do that.
To learn more about BizStream, check them out online. We've got a link in the description below. So my challenge to you this week is think about what things you can do to make your culture more tangible and more fun to the people that work there. Go lead.